Buffer brush adjustment. For a consistent application of oil across the lane, the buffer brush pressure must be the same across the width of the buffer brush. The best setting for the buffer brush pressure is between B and C on the RP43 buffer pressure adjusting tool. Although increasing the buffer brush pressure can condition low spots on the lane where insufficient oil was being applied, the pressure increase will shorten the life of the buffer brush and put undue strain on the buffer motor. Also, a slight overall reduction in the amount of oil applied to the lane could occur. Weigh the benefits against the detriments before setting the pressure higher than recommended. Any adjustments made to one side of the brush will affect the other side. Adjust both sides of the same reading on the pressure adjustment tool. Too much pressure on one side can cause the machine to drive at an angle on the lane. Always ensure the Easy Touch lane machine is disconnected from any power source before starting any maintenance, adjustment, replacement, or repair task. While it is not necessary to remove the hood in order to perform this procedure, removing the hood will improve access to the buffer linkages, but will require that the hood be reinstalled to check the adjustment. To remove the hood, unlatch oil compartment door latches. Disconnect the vacuum hose, remove the cap from the cleaner tank, and remove the waste tank. Remove the 2 screws from each side of the hood and lift the hood from the frame. On each side of the oil tank, locate, remove, and set aside the rearmost bow tie cutters and clevis pins for the buffer brush solenoids. When adjusting the linkages, it is important to adjust each end equally to avoid any interference on either end. To increase the buffer brush pressure, shorten each solenoid connecting rod. To decrease the buffer brush pressure, lengthen each solenoid connecting rod. Tighten the jam nut. Reinstall the clevis pins and bow tie cutters. If the hood was removed, it must be reinstalled prior to testing the buffer pressure. Close and latch the oil compartment door.